Quick cuts of Cape Town cityscapes, South Africa, where Matt Weston, a young and eager CIA agent, yearned for a real field assignment. His current gig? Housekeeper of a remote safe house, a quiet existence he shares only with his girlfriend, Anna. Frost's intense meeting with Alec Wade, the exchange of the data device, and the immediate mercenary attack. Frost's desperate escape and surrender. But far from Matt's quiet life, a storm is brewing. We meet Tobin Frost, a legendary ex-CIA operative, now a notorious international criminal. Frost, known for selling state secrets, acquires a highly sensitive data device from a rogue MI6 agent, Alec Wade. No sooner does he have it than mercenaries, led by the ruthless Vargas, ambush them. Wade is killed, but Frost, cunning and resourceful, manages to evade capture. With no other option, he surrenders to the American consulate, hoping for a temporary sanctuary. Frost being brought to the safe house, Weston's nervous anticipation, the interrogation, and the sudden, violent breach. Frost's surrender sets off alarms at CIA headquarters. He's deemed too dangerous to simply let go. Matt's safe house, usually dormant, is suddenly activated. Frost is brought in, and a team of CIA interrogators, led by the aggressive Daniel Kiefer, begins to process him, even resorting to waterboarding. Matt, a rookie, watches uneasily, his idealism already being chipped away. The explosive entrance of Vargas's team, the chaotic gunfight, CIA agents falling, and Weston's desperate struggle to survive and secure Frost. The calm shatters in an instant. Vargas's mercenaries, seemingly knowing their every move, launch a brutal, coordinated attack on the safe house. It's a bloodbath. CIA agents are systematically cut down. Matt, thrust into a desperate fight for survival, finds himself alone with Frost amidst the chaos. He's forced to follow protocol, secure the asset, no matter the cost. His quiet housekeeping job has just turned into a deadly game of cat and mouse. Weston strapping Frost into the trunk, the frantic car chase through Cape Town, Frost's manipulation inside the car. Frost, ever the manipulator, begins to mess with Matt's head from the trunk, testing his resolve. The chase culminates in a violent crash in a parking garage, leaving both men bruised but alive. Weston struggled to control Frost, their temporary hideout in a dilapidated building, and Frost's psychological games. Now on foot, Matt struggles to maintain control of his elusive prisoner. Frost, a master of psychological warfare, begins to sow seeds of doubt in Matt's mind, questioning the integrity of the CIA and hinting at deeper conspiracies. He tells Matt that the agency he believes in is not what it seems. Matt tries to call his girlfriend, Anna, but the reality of his new, dangerous life is already pulling them apart. Matt finally turns to her. His voice trembles slightly, but he's resolved. "I haven't been honest with you, Anna." Anna's eyes narrow. She senses a storm coming. "What are you talking about?" Matt takes a deep breath, then says it. "I work for the CIA." Anna stares at him, shocked. She backs away slightly. "What? Since when?" Matt steps closer, his tone calm but urgent. "Since before I met you. I was stationed here in Cape Town, running a safe house. I couldn't tell you. For your safety." Anna struggles to process it. The man she loved was a spy all along? "You lied to me this entire time?" Matt looks down. He's ashamed. But now, honesty is all he has. "I know, and I'm sorry, but there's no time. You're in danger. I need you to leave, go to Paris." Anna's voice breaks. "Just like that? You dropped this on me and want me to disappear?" The camera lingers on her face. As reality sets in, she walks away. Matt is left alone. The spy now exposed, but the man still in love. For pursuit. Matt contacts his superior, David Barlow, for new instructions. Barlow directs him to a stadium to retrieve a GPS device with the location of another safe house. But Frost, always one step ahead, sees an opportunity. In the crowded stadium, he creates a diversion and makes a daring escape. Matt, now a wanted man himself, is forced to pursue him through the chaotic throngs, even firing his weapon at police to get away. The lines of right and wrong blur even further for the young agent. Matt tracking Frost to the township, Frost meeting Carlos Villar, and the subsequent attack by Vargas's team. Matt tracks Frost to a sprawling township, a vibrant but dangerous labyrinth. Here, Frost seeks out an old friend, Carlos Villar, a document forger. While Carlos provides Frost with new identities, Vargas's team once again descend upon them. The brutal attack leaves Carlos and his wife dead, further solidifying the ruthless nature of their pursuers. Matt, despite his duty, finds himself helping Frost escape, a desperate alliance forming between the two unlikely partners. Matt brutally interrogating a wounded mercenary, the shocking revelation that Vargas works for the CIA. In the aftermath of the township massacre, Matt, hardened by the violence, brutally interrogates a wounded mercenary. The shocking truth is revealed. Vargas isn't working for a terrorist organization. He's working for elements within the CIA itself, seeking to retrieve the data device from Frost. Frost and Weston patching up their wounds. Frost's story about the air traffic controller and the growing trust. As they patch up their wounds, a fragile bond begins to form. Frost, recognizing a flicker of his younger self in Matt, shares a story from his past. How he was forced to kill an innocent air traffic controller, only to discover later it was part of a larger, corrupt plot to silence a whistleblower. He warns Matt about the dark side of their world, urging him not to make the same mistakes. The mentor-protege dynamic deepens, with Frost subtly guiding Matt through the treacherous landscape of espionage and betrayal. Arrival at the next safe house, the struggle with Keller, and Frost revealing the contents of the device. Matt brings Frost to yet another safe house, where they encounter the resident housekeeper, Keller. But this safe house is also compromised. Keller attacks Matt, severely wounding him before Matt, in a desperate struggle, manages to kill him. With Matt bleeding heavily, Frost finally reveals the truth about the device. It contains incriminating evidence of widespread corruption and bribery involving not just the CIA, but MI6 and other intelligence agencies, meticulously compiled from a Mossad intelligence report. Barlow's arrival, his true allegiance revealed, and the ensuing shootout. Before Matt loses consciousness, his superior, David Barlow, arrives. In a chilling reveal, Barlow confesses that he is Vargas's employer and a mastermind behind the pursuit. The file contains damning evidence against him. He urges Matt to lie about what has happened, offering him a promotion and a way out. But Frost unexpectedly returns. A fierce gun battle erupts between Frost and Vargas's remaining team, with Barlow caught in the crossfire. Frost's final confrontation with Barlow, Frost's death, and is handing the file to Matt. Matt killing Barlow. Frost, gravely wounded, confronts Barlow. He kills Vargas's team, but is fatally shot by Barlow. In his dying breaths, Frost passes the critical data file to Matt, telling him he's a better man than Frost ever was. Matt, fueled by rage and a newfound moral clarity, then shoots and kills Barlow, ending the immediate threat but solidifying his position as a man who has crossed a line. Matt meeting with Director Whitford, the subtle threats, and Matt's decision to leak the files. His glimpse of Anna in Paris. Back in the United States, Matt meets with CIA Director Whitford, who, while acknowledging his heroism, subtly pressures him to sanitize his report, omitting the unflattering truths about the agency. But Matt Weston is no longer the naive rookie. He leaks the entire file to the media, exposing the corruption at the highest levels of multiple intelligence agencies, including Whitford himself. His act of defiance has global repercussions. Matt observing Anna from afar in Paris, her recognition and subtle smile, and his quiet departure. The movie closes with Matt, now living off the grid, covertly observing Anna in Paris. She sees him, a silent acknowledgement, a shared smile that speaks volumes, before he walks away, content in the knowledge that she is safe. Matt Weston has found his own kind of safe house, a life of purpose and integrity, even if it means living in the shadows, having sacrificed his former identity for the truth.